Welcome back to Motor Authority, where innovation, defense technology, and the future of global security come together. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most significant and ambitious military upgrades currently in development in Southeast Asia, specifically, the Philippines' missile defense system slated for advancement by 2026. At the center of this conversation is the SIBAT X9, a missile system that could represent a major leap in the country's defense capabilities. In recent years, the Philippines has found itself navigating an increasingly complex geopolitical landscape. With territorial disputes in the West Philippine Sea, rising regional tensions, and an evolving threat matrix involving advanced aerial and naval threats, the country has recognized an urgent need to modernize its military infrastructure. Enter the SIBAT X9, a homegrown missile defense concept that's already drawing attention for its projected technological edge and strategic significance. Now, let's break down what the SIBAT X9 really is. While details remain partially classified, what we do know from multiple defense briefings and leaks is that the SIBAT X9 is a medium-range surface-to-air missile system, currently in advanced prototyping and simulations. Designed in collaboration with local Philippine defense contractors, in consultation with Israeli and South Korean advisors, the system is tailored to the archipelagic nature of the Philippines, focusing on mobility, versatility, and rapid response capability. What sets the SIBAT X9 apart is its dual-capacity configuration. It's not just designed to intercept hostile aircraft or drones, it's also being optimized for limited anti-ship capabilities, allowing the system to be deployed both defensively and as a deterrent. Engineers are reportedly integrating AI-assisted tracking and radar recognition systems, enabling faster target acquisition and response time, an essential feature given the increasing prevalence of hypersonic and stealth threats in the region. The missile itself is said to use a solid fuel propulsion system, providing both quick launch capability and reduced maintenance overhead. Its operational range is estimated at 70 to 120 kilometers, putting it in the same league as older variants of the Patriot system, though significantly more cost-effective. According to early performance tests from the Balikat and joint exercises, a simulated version of the system successfully neutralized UAVs and low-flying targets under various weather conditions. That may sound minor, but considering the budget constraints and terrain challenges unique to the Philippines, it's a major win. Now, we can't talk about the future of missile defense in the Philippines without looking at the larger framework, Horizon 3 of the Armed Forces of the Philippines Modernization Program. Set to be in full swing by 2026, this phase marks a shift from reactive defense to a more assertive, technology-driven strategy. Beyond the SIBAT X9, this includes integration with satellite-linked radar stations, enhanced interoperability with allied systems like THAAD and Iron Dome, and a fully digital command and control network. What makes the SIBAT X9 project particularly fascinating is its development path. Traditionally, the Philippines has relied heavily on foreign military aid and acquisitions. But this project, while still supported by global allies, represents a clear push toward defense self-sufficiency. The armed forces, together with the Department of Science and Technology, have been investing in domestic talent and facilities to reduce the country's dependence on imports. This shift isn't just about national pride, it's about resilience. Another factor to consider is strategic placement. With over 7,600 islands, the Philippine archipelago offers both a challenge and an opportunity. The SIBAT X9 is designed with modular deployment in mind, mobile launchers that can be transported by truck, sea, or air, and installed on both remote islands and critical urban zones. This makes it harder for adversaries to predict where the defense line is strongest and increases deterrence without necessarily escalating conflict. Let's also talk partnerships. the Philippines has been strengthening its military ties with Japan, South Korea, and Australia, not to mention its long-standing alliance with the United States. What's interesting is how these partnerships are no longer just about buying weapons, they're about joint development. Sources close to the SIBAT X9 initiative suggest that radar technology from Israeli defense firm Elta Systems, propulsion design assistance from South Korea's ADD, and software support from local Filipino engineers are all part of this integrated approach. And with 2026 on the horizon, there's a race to complete the SIBAT X9's final live-fire testing. 3 prototypes are reportedly being assembled at an undisclosed facility in Luzon, and if all goes well, initial deployments could begin by late 2026 or early 2027. These will likely be stationed around strategic choke points like Palawan and Subic-Bayan, areas crucial for maritime defense and where geopolitical tensions often flare up. But the story isn't all about military readiness, it's also about what this means for the future of the Philippines as a regional player. For decades, the country has been seen as a vulnerable actor caught between more powerful nations. But with indigenous defense projects like the SIBAT X9, that narrative may be shifting. The ability to produce and deploy advanced missile systems sends a strong message: the Philippines is ready to defend itself and is no longer content to sit on the sidelines. Critics, of course, raise concerns. Will the system be tested enough before full deployment? Can the Philippines maintain such a system without massive logistical costs? And perhaps most importantly, what does this mean for regional diplomacy? While missile defense is by nature defensive, its deployment can still provoke reactions, especially in contested territories. Yet, in a world of increasing volatility and rapid technological evolution, preparing for tomorrow's threats today isn't just smart, it's necessary. The SIBAT X9 might not rival the biggest missile systems out there, but it doesn't have to. It's designed for the specific needs of a specific geography, and in that context, it could be one of the smartest defense investments the Philippines has made in years. As 2026 draws nearer, we'll be watching closely. Will the SIBAT X9 change the game for Philippine defense? Will it inspire more nations in the region to prioritize homegrown military innovation? And will it prove that technological resilience is as important as firepower? That's all for today on Motor Authority. If you found this deep dive into the future of the Philippine Missile Defense Program insightful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We've got more content coming your way, everything from autonomous combat vehicles to naval drone systems. The future of defense is being written right now, and we're here to bring it to you. Until next time, stay safe, stay sharp, and stay informed.